it's Britt
and Bear,
and today we are here with the long-awaited kitchen reveal.
Yes. Let's get a little round of applause.
Round of applause. So it has been a long 8 weeks and some.
Yes.
So the renovation took in total about 8 weeks, and then a few weeks following, just getting our life back together, moving from upstairs back to downstairs, cleaning.
Yeah. Redecorating.
Cleaning.
Yep.
And cleaning.
Yes.
So we are finally filming the reveal, and we are so excited because our kitchen turned into everything we ever wanted. So if you are new here, we have, I believe there's 4 videos before this one. So I'll link the kitchen renovation playlist and everywhere that I can link it. So if you guys want to go back to the beginning and see where we started to where we are today, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah. So with the kitchen, y'all, it's a monster. But if you guys are wondering where we started, let's just take them back.
Yeah. Hey,
let's take them back a little bit.
Let's take a stroll real quick.
We do want to thank our contractors who did an amazing job. We essentially did the entire first floor of our house with new flooring, new kitchen, new half bath, and new laundry room.
There's no.
Yeah, basically if you've renovated anything in your home, you're probably very familiar. When you do one thing, then you got to touch another thing, and then another thing, and a very great domino effect, but
absolutely,
there's that. So anyways, but did want to, so in today's video, we're going to just go through all the details of the kitchen, materials, those types of things. And of course, if y'all have any questions or if anything we don't touch on, leave it down in the comment box down below. And we will be sure to get back to you all on any questions that you have.
Absolutely.
So, ready to start.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so what we decided to do with the kitchen is to run it along our back wall and then add an island. So you'll see that our kitchen is more of like a galley, I guess, a galley kitchen, more linear in that way. But where I'm standing right now used to be a pony wall. And if you guys used to watch my cleaning videos and things like that, like I was literally standing right here washing dishes. But now that wall is gone. So, starting on this side of the kitchen, we just went ahead and added 2 open shelves because this part does go into the living room. So we wanted it to be more open and airy versus having cabinetry all the way to the living room essentially. So we did do 2 beautiful floating shelves here, and all of the cabinets are custom made cabinets, and so we'll kind of show you guys those details, but they are also custom, which is really nice. So it gives it a better feel, I guess you could say, versus the stock cabinets that we had with the builder. So anyways, so I just have a few decorations up here. Of course, you guys know I have to decorate everything. So I just have a few items sitting up here, like a candle. I have a vase up here from IKEA, some little leaf plants that I forget what they're called. I think they're like olive branches, maybe. Not sure. A cookbook and a few other knickknacks up at the top, and another vase with some flowers. Typically this is where we also house our remote controls up there. And then just right below is the backsplash. So we did, of course, run the backsplash along this back wall, and we did also have windows as well, but we did have to kind of shift the kitchen over a little bit. So we did cover up the windows underneath the cabinets, but that's okay, it's totally worth it. And the backsplash is just a beautiful marble material to match the island that you guys will see. And then of course the countertops themselves are a quartz material, just a bright white quartz countertop as well. So then also on both sides of the stove and oven that you guys will see are identical sets of cabinets. So we chose to do drawers instead of doors for most of our cabinet storage. So you'll see that we have a drawer and a cabinet and then 3 drawers and a spice drawer. But they're identical on both sides just for that symmetry. And y'all, I will say that having drawers instead of cabinets that you reach into has been a game changer. Like, everybody deserves drawers. Everybody deserves drawers in their kitchen. But either way though, it's been really fun having this because it's much easier to reach in, and Papas can help us when we ask him like, hey, grab your bowl, grab this, grab that. And he is like a little helper in the kitchen now. So it's been really good, but our drawers also extend all the way out. So they are full length extension drawers so that we can actually reach in the back of them, which is great. And then they have different depths to them so that we can properly store what we need as well. So you'll also see in the kitchen that we decided to go to the ceiling with our cabinets. So if you guys caught the previous video, you saw where we ran into a little issue with them being too tall. And because our ceilings are 9 feet on our first floor, they're 9 feet. And so I think that when they did everything with the measurements, they were thinking that it was a 10-foot ceiling. So we opted out of doing the crown molding so that then it would actually go all the way to the ceiling, and we just did a thin trim up there, and we have some beautiful glass cabinets at the top and then full length cabinets at the underneath. So we have plenty of storage and plenty of storage to grow into, and then some decorative cabinets across the top to display anything that we want to during the holiday season or just because. Right now they're completely empty and probably will be for a little while. But I just love that it just takes the kitchen all the way up, and when you come into the house you just look straight up to the ceiling and it just draws your eye, and it's literally like the best thing ever. And now Bear looks like he fits in the kitchen because y'all know Bear's really tall. So now the cabinets are taller than him and he's just like living it up. So
all right, so this is my absolute favorite part of the kitchen. As you guys know, I do a lot of cooking, so the inspiration that we got from building this whole area out was actually Brittany picked it out because before, if you guys remember, we had like a freestanding range. And we were actually going to do another range, just a nicer one for the kitchen. But Britt, with her brilliant mind, said, hey, why don't we separate it and why don't we do an oven and a cooktop? And I saw a couple pictures because, of course, I'm a visualization person. And then I was like, boom, let's get it. So so that's how we ended up coming out with this design over here. So we ended up going with a 36-inch vent hood. Which is all smart Wi-Fi enabled. We also got a pot filler that we added as well, which is definitely a game changer, right? We do a lot of cooking with big pots where we cook crab legs and ramen and stuff like that. Instead of going all the way to the sink, we got this little nifty thing right here to where we just fill up our pots. So it's really a game changer. And of course you can see Brittany has this all decorated and everything, which we have olive oils and our oils and everything, just to make it look real nice. But this right here is a 36-inch cooktop. It has 5 burners, and this thing can really cook. And then also we went with the wall oven, which is all Samsung. They're all on the same lineup, and this is a 30-inch oven, convection, and this thing will cook really good as well. So yeah, so this is my favorite spot of the kitchen, yeah, we absolutely love the way that it turned out. Okay. So as you guys saw in the footage, our refrigerator used to be in a wall. It used to be...
Sorry.
It used to be like right over here in this area, where it was the pantry and the refrigerator. So with the kitchen now running across this whole back wall, we have our nice refrigerator right over here, which is a Samsung, right? You see how we type
the theme, pretty much all of the appliances are
yeah,
Samsung.
so pretty much all
Samsung
appliances are the Samsung Suite. This one has the tablet on the front, which is pretty awesome, and we can play with it however we want. We did go counter depth with this fridge, so as you can see, it's more flush, and it gives it that just beautiful, beautiful look that we both absolutely love.
It does. So we went back and forth so much, and we'll probably end up doing a separate video on like the appliances in more detail, but we went back and forth so much on like researching just different appliances. Prior to, we had GE, the builder grade GE, and then we had an LG refrigerator, which loved, like they were great. But then someone was like, okay, we're gonna get new appliances, like who do we go with, right? So there was Samsung, there was KitchenAid, there was
so many options.
Decor. I mean, there was like so many, and we just kept going back and forth, and we ended up landing on Samsung because the price and the technology was really the technology. Like the technology is what took us. So like Bear said, we have the Family Hub refrigerator, and we did the one where, of course, has the French doors at the top and the flex drawer and the freezer at the bottom. And then it has this awesome tablet. So we have a bunch of pictures of Papa's on here, or Little Bear on here. And then we do like grocery shopping lists and all of that. It also has it to where you can see on the inside of the refrigerator. There's some cameras in there. So yeah, so we just like went all out on the tech because we're just tech people and we love it. So
yes.
10 out of 10 recommend the Family Hub refrigerator. And then like Bear said, we did do the counter depth. The other refrigerator we had was a standard depth refrigerator, and it came out quite a bit from the wall that used to be right here. So it is nice. So you do lose a little bit of cubic feet on the inside by doing a counter depth, but y'all will see in just a second how we made up for that lost space. But then right above it, so we did decide to do more of like a built-in look for the refrigerator. So right above the fridge, we have our drawer, or what is this called? Our cutting board cabinet. So you guys can see here, there's some slots up here, and they go all the way to the ceiling, which I did not know when we were doing the plans. So I kind of wanted them to cut it in half and do like a shelf at the top and then just cutting boards at the bottom. So I was like, whose cutting boards are this big? But it all worked out because there's so much space up here. And because we have the, what's it called? The Flex. We have the Flex Zone. The Flex Duo oven. We take out the extra rack and the Flex Duo, and they fit up here perfectly. So if it didn't go to the ceiling, we'd have nowhere to store the Flex Zone stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, so we did do more of a built-in look for the kitchen, or for the refrigerator, just to give it more of like a higher end vibe. Okay, so here is, I mean, you know, the whole kitchen is my favorite, but here is my most favorite part of the kitchen is the coffee bar area. So I'm gonna flip on this side so y'all can see. I have my beautiful DeLonghi, pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. DeLonghi espresso machine. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I am literally making us coffee twice a day. And so most times I only share the first part, which is in the morning, but I'm mostly making us coffee twice a day, and I absolutely love this station. So with the coffee machine here, I also have all of our syrups sitting here on a Lazy Susan, have our to-go cups in the back with some extra beans and a knock box. And then we also added in the cereal container right here as well. So super convenient to grab Papa's because he loves to eat dry cereal, and so does his daddy. So we just put like whatever the top cereals are that we're eating right now in here. We also have a soda stream chilling back there next to this little vase with the flowers in it. But this area used to be the window seat. So The refrigerator came down a little bit into where the window seat used to be. And this is where our dining room table like would be as well. And then we had a much larger window in this area prior to, so we did get a smaller window. It's a 3 foot by 4 foot window. And it's just a picture window, so it doesn't open or anything like that. But it is so stunning because I love how much light comes in through the picture window. And then we added some roller shades on it as well, so it just keeps it nice and bright and airy. And then this countertop is also quartz material, so it's still the bright white quartz to match the other side, but it's super deep. Like, it's super deep, y'all, because of the fact that it used to be a window seat. So from the outside of our house, it looks like there's a window seat, but when you come in here, it's a coffee bar. So underneath the countertop, we did decide to do a few things under here. So as a part of the coffee bar area, we did a new refrigerator. So these are refrigerator drawers down here, and y'all, another game changer. So another most favorite thing as far as an additional appliance, these are technically indoor-outdoor refrigerator drawers, and they are by the brand Thor. And this is where we keep all of our drinks. So all of our waters and any sodas or anything that we're drinking. And then at the bottom is all of our milks. So almond milks, coffee creamers, half and halves. There's some bottles of wine that get thrown in there also from time to time. But that is pretty much what is in these two. And it's a huge space saver because with the refrigerator drawers plus the countertop refrigerator, it equaled out to be a little bit bigger, just a teensy bit bigger in cubic feet than our standard refrigerator that we previously had. So we literally lost no space. The math was mathing, y'all. So it all worked out perfectly. So we have plenty of storage in the refrigerator and then plenty of drink and like milk storage down here. And then over on this side of underneath the cabinet, we did our microwave. So as you saw above the stove and oven combo, we have a vent hood instead. So we did a drawer microwave, and again, another game changer. So we decided to do the one that has the little flip out controls, mainly because we have a toddler and he presses all of the buttons. And so one of the things that you'll notice about certain appliances is that we decided to do the ones where you can't just easily press things. And so it pops out like a drawer, and it's so easy to clean. So we're not bending down or reaching in, like you're literally just reach down, grab your food, and close it. And then right underneath that is just another drawer that we keep all of our like coffee and coffee mugs and stuff like that. Anything to do with this coffee station, the extra soda stream stuff is all in that extra drawer storage here. So it is a fully functioning coffee and drink station, snack station, bar, and I love it so much. Okay, so shifting over from the coffee bar, snack bar station is
this massive pantry, right? I'm 6'4", and it still goes up higher than me.
Because it goes to the ceiling. It goes to the ceiling. So we have a 9-foot pantry, like 9-foot high pantry. And so before, there actually used to be a wall right here. So we did extend the kitchen out just a foot or two this way into Little Bear's playroom, and we eliminated the wall that was right here, and we added in this beautiful pantry. So this is technically where the kitchen used to end, and then we added this. So we did do kind of a double stack, so a top and bottom, and down here on the bottom our drawer, their drawer pantry storage. Yeah. So I mean, y'all, it's you know, I mean, it's lived in. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got groceries or whatever. But it definitely just pulls out. There are 4 drawers down here on the bottom side of this, and they are full extension. They come all the way out. And then Here on the top are the shelves.
Yeah.
So there's tons of storage in here that goes all the way back and all the way to the ceiling.
So
also,
surprisingly, you would think that, okay, well maybe this is kind of small, but we actually gained more space with this pantry than the previous pantry that we had.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we did.
We absolutely love it. I mean, it fits our needs as a family. Yeah.
Yeah, we keep appliances in here too, like the Instant Pot, blenders, waffle makers, those things we keep in here also. And then like back stock extra food and paper plates and bowls, stuff like that. All in here, and there's plenty of space, and there's plenty of food storage space. So in our previous pantry, I do have a video of when we did the pantry organization. Yeah, we did the pantry organization. And so that pantry, those shelves were 12. They were a foot by 2 feet. So they were 12 inches deep by 24 inches wide. And then we had a little bit of storage in the front, but mostly just on the floor. Yeah. So we gained like double the amount of storage with the drawers and it going to the ceiling and going 2 feet back. Yeah. And actually getting a chance to use all of that storage. So this pantry,
it's a win.
Is my baby.
It's a win for sure.
She needs to be organized, but sis got it going on. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so the last thing in the kitchen is this beautiful island. This beautiful island, y'all. I've always wanted a kitchen with an island. I think the last time we had an island is when we had our apartment years ago at this point. And so I was so happy when we were able to put an island in this kitchen. So before, this right here was a wall. It was literally a wall with the refrigerator and the pantry in it. And then of course the pony wall was back there. And so we decided to knock down that wall with the refrigerator and the pantry, open it up, and put a 9-foot island right here. So our island is 9 feet by 4 feet. So technically it is 9 by 2 because the cabinets that are here are just like the standard cabinets going across. And then we decided to make sure that we had, we didn't want the overhang where you have like the cabinet and then the overhang like that. We wanted it to feel more grand. So we had them take the paneling all the way to the end of the countertop here, so it appears to be a 9 by 4, and then it has of course space for you to slide your chairs in and out. But the countertop is a marble material. I'll try to find the actual name of it, but it is marble. So we have quartz on this side and we have marble over here, and we love it so much. Like, it was literally love at first sight. If you saw in one of the vlogs, I think we showed the material and like what we selected. We literally pulled up to the slab yard and we both were like, oh my God, that's the one. Like, I hope that's in our price range. I hope that's within our allotment for the countertop, because I want that one and Bear wanted this one, and it just worked out perfectly. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the island itself, we decided to do blue. So I'll have the I'll have the cabinet colors down in the description box, but we did do a grayish white on the main cabinets, and then we did a blue, a very dark rich blue, which is what we love. We used to have the living room used to be painted blue. Bear's media room is painted blue. Like, blue is just a theme that we love. So that's what we did on the island. So it gives it some contrast and some definition and some dimension. And then on this side of the island, we have Polo's little area. So we do have a doggy. And so Polo, his food and his bowls and everything sit tucked in here. And then this top part is really just for decoration, but I haven't decorated it yet. Because I also, you know, we have a toddler and he likes to grab things from right here because it's so close to his playroom. So whatever I put here needs to be non-breakable. Hopping over into the island, we'll give you guys a little tour. So here is the dishwasher. And we absolutely love this dishwasher. Y'all, our last dishwasher wasn't washing nothing. Okay, like we were really just putting it in there to rinse for it to come out ashy. So upset. So we knew that we were gonna get the kitchen redone, so we didn't replace the dishwasher previous to. So this bad boy is amazing, and then it has no front controls. You know, for those little toddler fingers. Doesn't have any front controls as well, and it's just very sleek and modern looking. And it is one of the top of the line dishwashers. It's very quiet. Bear does all the research on all the tech, and this is one of the more quiet dishwashers on the market. So it's amazing, and it's also Samsung too. Completing the Samsung suite. So just right here, like I said, always wanted an island, and as soon as we got done, this is literally the first thing that I did was I put a vase with, I originally had a candle up here, but I changed it to some diffuser rods and just decorated this whole area because I've always wanted an island where I could put flowers and like just decorate it, Yeah,
she always spoke about, oh my gosh, I want an island, I want an island. When I get an island, I'm just gonna decorate it. I'm gonna decorate
when
it.
I get this, when I get that.
So I love that she was able to put this together when we got the island, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And then it's gonna change throughout the seasons, right? And that's what Brittany does. So
look at him, y'all. Look at him listening, supporting my decorative.
I try
my decorative agenda.
Yeah.
But yes, so definitely hopped on doing this, and this is just a little something that I've actually changed like 3 times already. So it'll probably look different every time you see us. But also on the island, right above the island, Bear.
Yes. Who chose those?
Bear chose the most beautiful pendant lights. That's it.
They came out so beautiful. It was literally the first thing that we made a commitment on when it came to bringing gold into the kitchen. And it was such a, I guess, kind of...
It was a commitment.
It was a commitment. We took a leap because we ordered them online. And if you guys know, there are 100 different shades of gold. Right?
Golds are not created equal.
They're all not created equal. So you get a gold, and then you go somewhere else, you get a gold, they're most likely not going to be the same.
You got a brass, you got a champagne, you got a gold.
So when these
gold
showed up, we absolutely fell in love with them. And then when they put them up and the kitchen came together, it was just like love at first sight.
Y'all remember, if you watched the previous vlog where we unboxed these, the obsession with them has not gone away. Like, they are absolutely beautiful. We got them from, Bear found them on Overstock. I'll have them linked in the description box down below. But he did find them on Overstock, and we did warm lighting with like the warm white light in these because everything is so bright that when we want to just be in a good, little calm mood.
Yeah, sun setting, setting mood, grabbing some wine, settling down. Boom, you turn these lights on. You turn the bright lights down. There you go.
Okay. So then coming down a little bit into the sink. So what's in our island is the sink, the dishwasher, and then I'll show you guys the trash, and then there's just additional storage. So when we first were picking out all of our materials, these are the first things that we chose.
Yes.
Aside from, we chose out like our countertops, our cabinet colors, and then we chose our sink faucet and our sink. Yes. And y'all. So at the showroom, they had a black sink, right? And we've never seen a matte black sink. I've never walked into anybody's house that we know that has a matte black sink. We had never seen it.
Yeah, it was a first for us. So we automatically fell in love with it. We were like, hey, whatever we're doing with the kitchen, we're going matte black sinks. So,
yeah, because remember, we were originally also going to do like black handles and like black light fixtures and stuff like that. Yeah. So when we chose this, we were on the mindset of doing black.
Yes.
But it all came together just perfectly. But we did do this what size sink is this? It's like 36-inch sink.
I forgot the size of it.
We'll have it linked down below, but it's a very large sink. Like I could literally bathe 2 kids in this sink.
Yeah,
like,
the previous
legit.
sink we had, I guess, kind of like...
I had a divider.
A divider, so you had your sink and you had your garbage disposal on one side.
Yeah.
So that's how the sink was. We 10 out of 10 recommend getting a sink like this.
One big sink.
One big one. It makes a difference, especially when you're washing, let's say, big pots and pans, or just say that you had a long day, a long week, and some of your dishes start to pile up.
Yeah.
This large sink helps with that.
It does. It does. So yeah, so it is a large and deep sink, and then we did the garbage disposal on the far right side of the sink. So it's nice because when we're washing dishes, if there's not a lot of dishes in here, we'll wash them and just set them right on the rack, and then be able to dry them and just rinse them all at the same time. But it is literally like, I love it. Like I love having one big ass sink.
Yes.
So another big ass thing that we have in here
Talk about it.
is this beautiful faucet.
Yes.
So again, right, like we've always seen them, we've always wanted like the large gooseneck, is that what it's called? Like a gooseneck?
I think it's called a gooseneck.
Yeah, like this large scale faucet, right?
Yes.
And again, we saw it and we were like, oh my gosh, matte black sink, matte black faucet, let's do the big one, right?
Yeah.
So we did look at a few.
We had some options,
and
we were stuck because
because
this was the first thing that we saw. So that everything else just felt like it
wasn't right.
It was way smaller, and I was just like, no, we have to go with this. So, and I'm so happy that we did because it absolutely fits this space, right? With the walls with the walls no longer here, and this space just being so wide open, having this big gooseneck of a faucet, it fits the space just well.
Like Bear said, when the walls and stuff were coming down, we're like, we might as well just go big because it's gonna be so open. It will just feel small if we did anything less than this one. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger on it, and do not regret it. And then we opted into doing a garbage disposal button, and then we just got the kit that had the matte black button so that it all just matches together, instead of having like a garbage disposal switch underneath the cabinet. We did it right here. And then of course, have to decorate, so there's just hand soap and dish soap and a little sponge up here and a sponge in the sink as well. And then just coming down, there's just more storage underneath the sink, and then there's more drawers, and then our trash can is right here, which is so convenient because when you think about like a cooking zone, right? Like we're cooking, we're washing, we're tossing. You know what I'm saying?
I like
cook,
that.
wash, toss, or cook, wash, dish, wash. So it's all like in this like little, what do they call it? Like a triangle or like whatever the kind of spaces that you have in your kitchen.
Yeah, you really don't. Yeah, you don't have to go out of the way to I gotta go to the trash can. Right?
It's way over there.
Our trash can was on the south end of the house. Like it's just a massive house. It was way over
south end of the house.
But no, like now that everything is over here, it just makes it super convenient.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it's nice and hidden, so it's not like a bulky trash can is out. And we don't miss having like the other trash can. We have just as much space for trash, like on a daily basis. We just wrap it up, whatever. Just to wrap it up, on this side of the island is where the seating is. So our island is again 9 feet, but on this side is where we have that extra storage for Polo's bowls and stuff. So it actually took a foot away. So from seating space, we have 8 feet of seating space in our island, and then we have this, this little foot of space over here. But we have 8 feet of seating space here, and we were able to fit 4 counter depth stools, and we love them so much. They are a rattan material. They're very similar to the Serena and Lily ones that are like $700 something a piece. We just weren't, ready for that.
We just weren't committed.
We weren't committed to that. So we were on the hunt for like 160 billion freaking counter height stools, because bar height stools are different from counter height stools. But for counter height stools, and we landed on these. We found these at Home Depot. I'll have them linked down below. But again, they are rattan material. We're gonna add some cushions to them, even though they're very comfortable without cushions.
Very, very comfortable.
Like we don't
surprisingly.
Yeah, like surprisingly, we don't really need the cushions, but I think I just want them for the look. The look of it, to have some white cushions on here. But they are also just about, I think they're about 18 inches wide, which is why we were able to fit 4 of them under here. Because anything bigger, some of the other ones that we liked as well, they were like 23 inches wide, which means we would have only been able to do 3. Which for us, we needed 4 because we don't have a dining room table, as you can see. What would be the dining room is Papa's playroom. So this is where we eat for the most part, all the time, every day, and it fits our lifestyle. So okay, so the last thing that we ended up doing as a part of the kitchen renovation is the flooring. So the floors are absolutely beautiful. They are a tile material with like a white grout. So they are very like whitewash with the wood look to them, but they are tile, very sturdy and durable. And we just have a bunch of rugs laid out, so it still feels very warm in here. But before we had like 24 by 24 inch square tile, and I've always felt like it looked like a bathroom.
It was bad. Like what we have now.
It was beautiful for the time frame because
it was bad.
Y'all don't let him think that he's ungrateful.
No,
it was a beautiful flooring for the time frame that we had it, and then we started painting and all of that, and so then it just didn't match anymore.
Yeah, it didn't match, and it still kept the house dark. Right?
Yeah, it did.
On top of course, having all the walls, right? Yeah. But you open up the walls, right? You bring in different lighting, lighter paint, and then also lighter floors. And it completes the transformation.
The whole thing.
Completed.
Yeah, it definitely does. So we did run all new flooring on the first floor, with the exception of our master bedroom and bathroom and closet. But the laundry room got new floors, the half bath got new floors, and then all of down here as well. So it's just all seamless and cohesive, and it is beautiful.
Yes.
So, but that is pretty much all that we have for you guys for the reveal. We hope you enjoyed us walking you through the new kitchen and finally getting this out. We have loved every single bit of being in here, and we are so very blessed to be able to invest in our home in this way. So yeah, our home is our baby, and we're just trying to pour as much love into her as we can. But we are so happy with the outcome, and we are grateful for our contractors. Again, if you're in the South Texas area, we'll have their information in the description box down below in case you are on the market. I know they do all kinds of renovations, from bathrooms to kitchens to outdoor stuff. So we'll have their details down below, but we 10 out of 10 recommend. And we do plan on being in this home for more years to come. So if you were just on the fence about investing in your home, do it. Okay, if you are able, do it, because this transformation has just made us feel so much better, especially because we work from home too. So like now we work in a beautiful home that we love and that where we want to be. Anyways, so thank y'all so much for joining us today. We will have everything linked down in the description box below. More videos to come. Absolutely. From organization to we're back on the cleaning. We are going to be back on the cleaning because y'all have missed it so much. doing some cleaning videos, more vlogs, more of all of the things to come. And so yeah, so if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you all on those. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Thank y'all so very much. Big hugs. But we hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whatever it is. And we will see y'all in the next one. Yeah. Bye.